More reasons why the power of the Daleks is as amazing as it clearly is. It dawns on me that in a story where the Doctor has been reduced or compromised in some fashion, then it's very interesting to offset that against Daleks, which by their circumstances are themselves reduced and compromised. It also dawns on me that the Doctor has wandered into a power struggle that he hasn't initiated in any way, shape, or form. In fact, the politics of of Vulcan are actually just a big distraction from what would otherwise be the Doctor's primary aim, which is, of course, to sort the Daleks out. And the fact that all the characters are so well rounded around that situation means that the pressure's actually off. In terms of Troughton's first performance here, the pressure's totally off him. There's so much interesting stuff going on around him, and obviously he's interacting, but fundamentally, and he's like the fly in the ointment. In terms of the dialogue, in terms of people talking about things, it's his presence which seems to elicit information, elicit stuff for the viewer to pick up on. But fundamentally, what David Whittaker's managed to do is he's managed to construct a power struggle and tell a story based around that, and just drop the Doctor and Ben this episode, because Polly wasn't in it, just right in the middle of it. Over and above that, as I keep saying, and I cannot reinforce this enough, David Whittaker has made the Daleks scary again, and they are absolutely petrifying. Me and Libba sat here, and at the end of episode 4, when we get the mass production line of Daleks and the mutants being dropped in, I mean, it's grim stuff, and it's pretty frightening. Now, again, maybe you can see in the stills they're using the old cutout Dalek thing, which is an old trick, isn't it, for 60s Doctor Who? And maybe it wouldn't be quite so scary in real life, but the performance of Lesterson, who is an absolute what a job that guy's putting in this story. He is cracking up as we see it, and it's him who is he's now become the naive, foolish, almost the eyes and ears of the narrator, because the Doctor knows, and for whatever reason, maybe the focus, because if you think about many Doctor Who stories, it's the companion that does the job of being the focus of our empathy. Does that work? I think so. But this is Lesterson. He's cracking up. So it's just phenomenal. I mean, the reveal of who the leader of the Rebels was obvious. I'm sure it's been explicitly stated anyway, but we'll let that slide. And it's Branston, or whatever his name is, Brannigan. I've said it wrong every single time. I do apologise. It's Marcus Scarman. And Quinn being in jail was all right. And is it Janice? See, Janice is two-faced. I'm getting myself all mixed up. But the woman, I do apologise. I really should be able to pick up her name and actually remember it. But her performance is just blinder. This is just unbelievably good stuff, guys. And if you've never seen, in whatever shape or form, if you've never seen The Power of the Daleks, you need to rectify it right away, because it's absolutely knocking my socks off. It really, really is. Anyway, roll on.